What's up, guys? Dr. Matt here for another Monday Mindset. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, I am pretty stoked today because last night I got to watch my hometown Tampa Bay Buccaneers and one of my favorite players of all time, Tom Brady, aka the GOAT, the greatest of all time, win our first Super Bowl for the Tampa Bay Bucks in over 18 years. And for Tom Brady, his seventh Super Bowl in, I believe, 21 seasons, 20 seasons or so that he's been playing in the NFL. And for those of you that don't know, Tom Brady is 43 years old. He is the oldest player in the NFL, and he's been doing this for a very long time at a very high level. And today for Monday Mindset, I want to just share just things I've learned along the way. And again, I like to talk about things that are going on in current times and correlate it to some sort of lesson. And something that I've learned just observing Tom Brady and sports in general is this ability to take something that knocks you down and utilize it to really take your life and take your skill set to the next level. For those of you who don't know, Tom Brady, I think in the year 2000 was drafted 199th overall in that draft. There was 198 players drafted before him, and because of that, he always used it as a huge chip on his shoulder throughout the last 20 plus years of playing the sport that he loves. And here today, 43 years old, playing better than 23-year-olds and 24-year-olds and 25-year-olds, people half his age. And it's really quite remarkable to see. And there's something about Tom Brady that, he takes care of his health. He eats really well. He's very mindful of what he puts in his body and what he puts in his mind. And so a really amazing human being, whether you hate him or not because he beat your team or whatever it may be, you can't deny the greatness that comes from watching him. And that's why I love watching the best of the best play sports, whether it's football, baseball, soccer, or anything. I enjoy watching mastery because there is a certain level of commitment that it takes to become a master at something. And something I was thinking about yesterday watching the game is that Tom Brady's 43 after the Super Bowl. He was asked, hey, are you going to do it again? Are you going to come back another year? And they've been asking him this since he was in his late 30s, so it's been 5 years. And he has a goal to keep playing until he's 45 years old. And something that I love about what he's doing is that he keeps playing until he says he can't play anymore, until he can't give 100%. And the way he takes care of his body, he is the perfect example of something I spoke about in the past before, about if you can do it today, you can do it tomorrow. He has been so consistent in taking care of himself that he's not going to have that point in time where he just falls off and he's an old man all of a sudden. He is continuing to work on himself on a daily basis. I talk about if you can do it today, you can do it tomorrow, based off something that I heard a while back about an 80-year-old man and being able to do 50 push-ups, and he was doing 50 push-ups his entire life every single day, because in his mind he said, if I can do 50 push-ups today, I can do it tomorrow. And he never took a day off. And I always found that so powerful when it comes to habits or things that we want to do or create in our life. We think that we have to make it all happen right then and there, but the reality is it's the little micro things that we do on a daily basis, the 1% gains that start to stack on top of each other. And so really, when we can work on ourselves today, in our 20s, our 30s, our 40s, we set ourselves up for our 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s to really live at the highest quality of life. So, again, I'm speaking about Tom Brady because I'm super happy. I'm super pumped about the Super Bowl win, but also to share the lesson of how amazing our bodies are, and that if we treat it right with good foods and a good mindset and a properly functioning nervous system, which, by the way, Tom Brady loves getting chiropractic care. He loves taking care of his nervous system and his body, that when we take care of ourselves, we are truly capable of truly amazing things. And always remember that if you work on stuff on a daily basis, you'll never feel that point in time when you get to a certain age that you feel like you can't do something. Because so many people that we communicate with that ever come into our office firsthand, the negative self-talk, the first thing they say is, I can't do that. Well, maybe you can't right now, But what's one thing that you can do today to start moving that needle just a little bit forward, and again, those 1% compound gains over time, that's really what makes a difference in our life. So guys, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Monday. Hopefully you enjoyed the Super Bowl and the game last night. Hopefully enjoyed it. If you didn't watch the game or didn't care for the game, you watched the halftime show or the commercials were good for you. But I hope you guys have an incredible day, and we'll see you next week.